What's good, people? To be honest with you, I got a, in my humble opinion, I think this stream is about to be fun. I don't know about y'all, but to me, this stream is about to be good. I'm not gonna lie. It just is, bro. It just is. Hold on 1 second. You know what I gotta do when I start off? I gotta post on the socials, son. We are live. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be reacting to. Hold on. We're gonna be reacting to some Reddit stories. If you're with me on Twitch, appreciate you. Oh, what? Somebody unfollowed me on Twitch. Flippin' A, brother. Okay, hold on. You know what I gotta do, man? I gotta get the socials. I gotta get this. I gotta get that. What is that? Ew. Dun, 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 But yeah, I want to try and do something different this stream. I want to react to some Twitter stories.
Yeah, I want to try and do something different this stream.
I enjoy. I'm going to enjoy having a little story time with y'all. I've always seen some wild Twitter stories. Not gonna lie. Some wild Twitter stories. And yeah, I wanna get shocked myself. And yeah, already by the way, I'm seeing the first one. So already, I'm gonna go through quite a bit, right? I'm gonna go on a bit. Right? I'm gonna go on AITA. Now, y'all don't know what AITA means. It means am I the asshole? And I love these stories. Wait, and I wanna know, where is it? Am I the asshole relationships? We could do that too. Am I the asshole relationships? I'm just gonna go through a bunch, and I'm gonna judge if the person is indeed the asshole. And I'm gonna judge if the person is indeed the asshole. And I'm gonna judge if the person is indeed the asshole. Hold on, live on YouTube. Hold on, live on YouTube. Hold on, live on YouTube. Okay, let's go. Done. Okay, let's go. Done. Okay, let's go. Done. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Hey, what you saying? What you saying? Hey, what you saying? What you saying? Hey, what you saying? What you saying? Copy that link. 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 Let's get some viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, above all ages, around the world. Yes, sir. You know what it do with me. Yes, sir. SAAD. Shout out to Wady. Yes, sir. Shout out to Wady. Yes, sir. What you doing, fam? 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 Okay, we're live. Let's do this, shall we? Okay, we're live. Let's do this, shall we? Okay, we're live. Let's do this, shall we? Okay, we're live. Shall we? Thank you, Betty 11514. Thank you, Betty 1. I knew it. You're live. I knew my code. In the shop. In what shop? What shop? What shop? What do you mean? What shop? What shop? Liar. What shop? Anyways, guys, welcome to the live stream. I'm here right now. It's your boy Saad. I want to get to. I do want to get to. Am I the asshole? Now, if you guys are not familiar with what it is, people are not familiar with what it is. He's picking. It's basically Ryan. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot on the follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot on the follow. Who new member? Talu. Appreciate that. Okay. Who new member? Appreciate that. Thank you for the subscribe, son. Brian, Betty. Thank you for the subscribe. All the Brady bunch. Brian, Betty. All right. Let's get to Am I the Asshole, guys. I'm not playing around, okay? Let's get to Am I the Asshole, guys. Okay, let me turn down the music just a little bit. Let's get to Am I the Asshole. A little background sound is nice, okay? Let's get to it, okay? A little background sound is nice, okay? The first one that I'm gonna read is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of wild. Hold on, wait. Kind of wild. Hold on, wait. Kind of wild. That's why. Okay. Why? Right. Okay. Why? Right. Okay. Why? Right. Okay. I mean, I will play Fortnite later on, though, not now. Okay. First one is, am I the asshole for treating my coworker differently after she accused me of SA? If you don't know what SA is, it's session long. I don't know if I can say it. I don't know if I can say it like session long. It's not nothing funny to say it. It is what it is. I actually want to see what people say, and I'll give my opinion about it too. Okay? What's wild? What the hell? What do you mean SA, bro? That's not. What's wild? Okay. What do you mean Okay. Am I the asshole for treating my coworker differently after she accused me of sexual assault when I saved her life? I'm a quiet guy and genuinely friendly. I treat all my work coworkers as friends. About 2 months ago, friends about 2 months ago. About 2 months ago during work lunch. About 2 months ago. Is it better like this? I think it's better like this. Lunch. During a work lunch, one of my coworkers started choking, so I did the Heimlich. Okay, if you don't know what the Heimlich is, when you're the Heimlich behind a person and you just kind of just like, you know, behind a person, kind of trying to, I think, get the pressure point of the stomach, so that I like it kind of just I think get the regurgitates it out. If you don't know what the Heimlich is, come on, kind of just regurgitates it out. Wait, let's go to it. Sheesh, I lost what I was. So I did the Heimlich thing to her. Heimlich thing to help her. After she's in the clear, the others cheered. I asked if she's all right. She just nodded and head to the bathroom without a word, so I didn't think much about that. Okay. Until 2 days later, I got a call in HR for my inappropriate behavior. I didn't expect it to go this way. I was confused and asked for more details. That's when they told me that my coworker had filed a complaint stating that she felt my touches when I was helping her was inappropriate. Okay. My body was too close and she felt my private touching her. I gave my statement and they put me on ice. I was still working with potential to be removed while they investigate further. After a week, I was in the clear. I returned to working normally without fear, but I started distancing myself from the coworker. She tried to apologize when I accepted and tried to explain that she has to tell me that she has trauma, but I still take precautions and only treat her as just a colleague. I'm no longer talking to this is really bad English. I'm gonna try and fill in the gaps. Damn. I'm no longer talking to her unless needed to. I'm always keeping distance. No longer inviting her out unless there's others. She could feel my hesitant toward her and how no longer treat her the same as others. She tried to say that I'm being ridiculous and petty, but I told her that I'm just looking after myself. So am I the asshole? P.S. Sorry about my English if there's errors. It's my third language. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you so much. Edit. Wow, this blew up. I'm not very active here, but I have read several comments and DMs. Sorry, I can't read all. Thanks for everyone's support. I won't make the updates, but I have some clarifications. I'm not from or at any English-speaking country. Me and the coworker did have a talk with our colleagues nearby, and she agreed to just limit to necessary contacts that's related to work. I won't sue her because everything is resolved, and to be honest, it would just bring more problems while wasting money. I also received several DMs about people with similar experiences as me, which made me sad and relieved that I'm not the only one. And I also saw comments about how I'm not considering and don't understand her trauma, which is fair. If you're harassed for real, then you should protect yourself. But I just hoped she came to me about her uncomfortableness since we've known each other for a couple of years. Okay. Let's see some of the replies. You have to avoid her now. That's the answer. You weren't fired this time, but she has the power to get you fired. And you do not sacrifice yourself in this situation. That will not solve anything, only cause you harm. I'd also suggest approaching HR about her subsequent actions and complaints that OP has taken steps, whatever. So she falsely accused you of sexual assault when you saved her life in front of a crowd using a widely known medical technique. I would hope your company is looking for okay. I kind of had a feeling like they'd be sympathetic about it a little bit, but I don't know why, but I feel like we don't know these people, right? So there could possibly be a more underlying thing, there could be something more, man. I don't know. I feel that. I feel like there could be something more. You know what I mean? Like I find it hard to believe, man. I find it hard to believe that I don't know, man. I don't know. I just find it hard to believe that you really think that that's the case, man. Like that you got sexually assaulted by the guy who literally just tried to save your life. In my opinion, it's a reach. It's definitely a reach. It's a stretch too. Fucking big stretch. Want my opinion? If you were gonna do the Heimlich, well, I don't know, cause. Okay, wait. I'm just trying to demonstrate and see. Okay, wait. I'm just trying to demonstrate and see. Okay. So if you were gonna do the Heimlich, okay. Wait, where's banana? Said coworker, okay, and then would it work if you were just like, okay, if you maybe scooted out, like, you know what I mean, but or you'd have to reach from the bottom, right? Like, let's say, like, okay, let's say this is the woman's top part, right, which you don't want to touch because. That could be they could nab you for SA, you know what I mean? So then you'd have to reach down, right? Okay. See, if I was the guy, I'd be like this, right? Unless the nigga was doing this. Then that's SA. If the nigga was doing that, that's SA, bro. That's for sure SA. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, brother, that's SA. But what's it called? Okay. Are you the asshole? I'd like to think you aren't. I mean, if it's fun, I mean, I feel like she should have went and talked to you about it first. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, definitely, hey, I felt a little uncomfortable, blah, 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 blah. I mean, like, if y'all are friends. And then for her to say that, oh, he's just overreacting and being ridiculous. Girl, you went and freaking told on him. Well, told on him. I'm saying, like, you know. But you're the one who went and, like, literally reported his ass. And if I was him, I wouldn't talk to your ass anymore. Like, oh, you wanna report me for sexual assault, and I haven't like done that at all to you, but you wanna do that to me? I'm not talking to your ass, bro. Like, especially if we were friends. Like, I tried to save your life. I could have let you choked and die, bitch. Like, for real, I could have let you choked and die. Just saying. Yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't know. Let's find some more. That was kind of fun. No. Okay. So this is the big community. Am I the asshole? Let's go. Am I the asshole for ruining a child? That's heavy, man. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know what it is about me today, boy, but I've been tired, fam. Today, I have been tired. No joke. For real. But what's it called? Let's go. Am I the asshole for refusing to take care of my children? That's pretty heavy, fam. What do you mean, fam? What do you mean, am I the asshole for take care of my children? It's crazy. Okay, let's see. Actually, wait. How many upvotes did this get? 14K votes. Ruining a child's life, taking care of my children. Let me go for this. Ruining a child's life. Then I'm gonna go on the actual thread and see what else they have. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's go. Let me see if I can zoom in for y'all a little bit. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. I hope y'all could see. Okay. So, am I the asshole for ruining a child's life? Did somebody vote not the a-hole? Oh, people get to vote? That's pretty cool. Okay. Today, I started to start talking to an American mother while in A&E. I don't know what's A&E. What is A&E? A&E? Cable network? Is that what it is? What does A&E stand? Oh, accident and emergency. Okay, fair enough. Today, I started talking to an American mother while in A&E. Her child was interested in the artwork I have on my leather jacket as it's pretty colorful. The mother mentioned that her daughter's name was Grain, so I assumed for a while... Grain? Grain? What kind of name is fucking Grain? So I assumed for a while that she was another mother who wanted something special to call her child. Same. I remarked that it was a unique name and that I'd never met anyone called Grain before. She told me that she's named after her great-grandmother, and that it's an Irish name. Is it? At this point, the alarm bells start ringing in my head because I've realized that the kid is called Grain. Oh, so generally pronounced Gronier? What? Or thereabouts. I tried to be tactful and I was like, Irish has such an interesting alphabet. I mean, it's English, bro. How's her name spelled? Irish names can be tricky. The kid is called, how do you know? Gronia? Let me see. How do you pronounce this? Yo, Google, help us out real quick. Help us out, Google. Hold up. How to pronounce. Oh, it is Irish.
Gronia.
Gronia. Okay. Her name is Gronia. Okay. Not Grain. Okay. Grain is actually funny. My partner, who has studied Ireland's political history as part of their dissertation, and also the Irish diaspora and its culture, around their university city, is stuck somewhere between stifling a laugh and dying of embarrassment on her behalf. So I come up with what I thought was a very positive reply. I said an old school name and a more modern pronunciation. I think that's a great way to pick names. I would like to point out that I do not like the name Crane for a child, nor do I like the way the pronunciation was butchered. Okay, but I was trying to be tactful and positive. Trying to recover. I appreciate the effort, bro. She asked what I meant, and I said, well, in Ireland, they typically pronounce it Gronia. How'd you say it again?
Gronia.
Gronia, okay? Her face went red and said that I shouldn't have said that the pronunciation was wrong in front of the kid because now she's going to grow up knowing that her name is wrong and feel bad about it. Well, I apologize for causing offense and restated that it's a lovely name in both ways and a fantastic nod to her heritage. I said that I'm sure her great-grandmother would be thrilled to be honored by her name being used. I was throwing out just about every positive reinforcement that I could think of. But to be frank, she was pissed off. She told me that I ruined her daughter's self-esteem and that her life was ruined by me saying that her existence is wrong. I didn't say that, by the way. I said that her name was pronounced atypically. Grenier, for context, was around 2 years old and completely unbothered by the conversation until her mother got angry at me. She was looking at the pictures on my jacket. The conversation was maybe 5 minutes long, but I managed to ruin this kid's life. Hindsight says I should have kept my mouth shut and waited for somebody else in the city to say something. Okay. Spelling and syntax. Edit 2. Some people have assumed that we're in the USA, we're in the UK, in a city with lots of Irish people, an Irish center, and a great Irish folk scene. So you're not in the States. Well, it seems like the guy is not from Ireland. I think the guy is not from Ireland. Because judging by you not knowing the name, it's like that name Saoirse or like Siobhan, how they spell those names. It's different. Like the spelling is different, pronunciation is different. You know what I mean? I personally, look, I'll tell you how you're the asshole, bro. If you if you're Irish and you didn't know that, I mean, to be honest, like, they are tricky names, man. And to be honest, he tried to recover. So I can't be mad. You can't be mad for a guy trying to recover. You know what I mean? But nah, you're not the asshole, bro. I also hate these like weird ass names that people keep calling them. You know what I mean? Don't downvote assholes. Do upvote interesting posts. Okay. Let's get to some more Am I the Assholes? Let's get into some more recent one, because this was like what, 6 months ago? I saw some right here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let me decide. Let me just scroll through and decide. Am I the asshole for embarrassing my stepmom at dinner after she tried to teach me a lesson about my real whoa. Okay. That's intense. Am I the asshole for agreeing? Let me see. Oh, this got 33. Advice needed. Let's go. Let's see. I'm down to see what advice could be given. I'm not good at advice, but let's see. Okay, hold on. Oh, it is just my advance. Okay. Yeah, I'll take out the webcam overlay. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Actually, no, I'll leave it. I like it. Should I do the webcam overlay? Should I not? Let me know, guys. I like it. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, though. Like, size-wise, maybe a little bit. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Am I the asshole for embarrassing my stepmom at dinner after she tried to teach me a lesson about my real mom? It's a sticky one still, isn't it? I'm 18 years old, female, live with my dad and stepmom's 43. Okay. My mom passed away when I was 10, and it's still a sensitive subject for me. What I really like that. And it's still a sensitive subject for me. My stepmom came into the picture a couple of years later, and while we're civil, we're definitely not close. Understandable. She's your stepmom. She's always had this weird vibe, like she's trying to compete with my mom, even though my mom isn't here. That's crazy. Competing with her corpse is bad. She's always had this weird vibe, like she's trying to compete with my mom, even though, okay, yeah. She gets snippy when I talk about her or wear anything that belonged to her, like my mom's old necklace I wear basically every day. Anyways, a few nights ago, we were out for dinner with my dad, stepmom, and her parents. Okay, her mom, she's 18 years old. She's 18. Like, she's a grown woman. Her mom asked about the necklace, and I said, it was my mom. She gave it to me before she passed. I wear it every day. Okay. Stepmom immediately cut in with, well, technically, I'm your mom now. You're not my mom. Ugly ass Lulet. I've done more mothering in the last 8 years than she did. Wow. I swear the whole table went silent. I just laughed and said, if you think being a mom is about trying to erase the actual, then yeah, you've been a... Yo, that's damn, that's some hardcore shit, man. Okay. Wait. She looked like she'd been slapped. Her mom gasped. My dad told me to apologize, but I refused, and I said I was tired of her acting like my mom never existed, and I wasn't going to play along anymore. Now, my stepmom is barely speaking to me, and my dad says I need to be the bigger person because she's just trying to connect. But to me, that didn't feel like connection. That felt like erasure. Is that like trying to erase everything? Am I the asshole for calling her out in front of everyone? Who the fuck thinks that belittling the dead parent is connecting? That's disgusting. And your dad's missing his spine. Oh, okay. Just like your stepmom's missing her heart. I'd agree. I agree. Okay. Her response was exactly. There's a difference between trying to build a bond and trying to rewrite history. And yeah, I wish my dad had my back a little more in that moment. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. The dad's caught between his lover and his daughter. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, he doesn't want to be upsetting his daughter, but he doesn't want bad sex. What does NTA mean? Not the asshole. Oh, okay, not the asshole, period. I don't even have anything else to say. How dare she say that to you? Honestly, how fucking dare she? That's some crazy shit. I'd vote not the asshole at all. Yeah, she's the one who owes you an apology. Dude, like, what the hell? Like, she says, well, technically, I'm your mom now. I've done more mothering in the last 8 years than she did in 10. What the fuck? You know? Also, if you're if you're a couple getting, well, if you're a person who's gonna get married into someone who already like has a, like, let's say, oh, like this in this situation, a woman's gonna get married to her mans and shit, right? The woman's gonna get married to a man who has a kid, or the guy who's gonna get married to a woman who already has a child, vice versa. Kind of should already know what to expect. Now, I have, like, I'm not in that situation, nor do I claim to be or anything like that. But or not that I know anything about that situation, okay? But what's it called? If I was you, I'd also know my place. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if the parent is deceased, okay, it's a sensitive topic. You know what I mean? It's a very sensitive topic. But if the parent is like a stepmom and everything, you're kind of competing, but also there's no competition. You have to realize that you're the other person coming into this person's life. All you could do is try to be there and be as good of a step parent or a parent in general. You know what I mean? But what the fuck do I know? I don't got a kid, and I ain't in that situation. But definitely, she's not the asshole. That is crazy. Holy crap. That's mad. That's mad. That is really mad. But shit, I like it. I like this. Wait, guys, I just want to see how to, like, last time I was on stream, I was able to clip up some clips pretty well. You know what I mean? So let me see something real quick. Actually, fuck that. Okay. Wait, let me get back to this music. A little background, but that was nice. I like that. That was pretty cool. Fernberry, you're definitely not the asshole. 1 hour ago, okay. Am I the asshole for agreeing when my mom told me I'm not even trying to make this my new home, and telling her I just want to go home? No, that doesn't sound nice. How do I filter it to see the best? Hot. Top. Okay. Am I the asshole for not letting my parents to be involved, grandparents, because they chose my sister's friend over me? What? What is that? I don't know if I'm interested in that. Am I the asshole for refusing to drive my brother to his own wedding after he told his fiance I'm too unstable to be a bridesmaid? I think I saw that. I want to see that. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's see. So, am I the asshole for refusing to drive my brother to his own wedding after he told his fiance I'm too unstable to be a bridesmaid? So, I, 22-year-old female, have been ride or die for my brother Liam, 28 male, and his whole rushed in. She's already throwing shade. His whole rushed engagement. To Charlotte, 26F. Didn't need to know her name. I helped pick out the ring, listened to him freak out every dumb little detail, even sat through Charlotte's meltdown over napkin colors. Like I've been in it. I was supposed to be a bridesmaid, had the dress, the shoes, was in the group chat with all the Pinterest links and bride vibe spams. Then out of nowhere last week, Charlotte calls me crying and says, I'm out of the wedding party. I'm like, what? Why? She gets all awkward and then drops the bomb. Liam said you've got too much mental health stuff going on and he's worried you'll cause drama. For context, yeah, I had a rough year. Breakup, therapy, got diagnosed with anxiety and depression, but I've been doing the work and I've never flipped out at my family stuff. Never made anything about me. I've been chill, so I just stayed quiet. I didn't want to start something. Then yesterday, Liam hits me up, all casual, like, hey, best man sick. Can you drive me out? Can you drive me to the venue? I texted back, nah, I'm too unstable to drive. Wouldn't want to cause a scene. Now everyone's calling me petty. Mom says I'm being immature and should be the bigger person for his big day. Whole fam group is basically guilt tripping me. But like, why is it always me who's supposed to eat the disrespect and still show up with a smile? Honestly, I think you just gave the best wedding gift ever. A dramatic plot twist. Who needs a soap opera when you have family dynamics? That's true. Hey. Like, let me read like two more. So true. I mean, with the groom freaking out over every dumb detail and the bride having a meltdown over napkin covers, I think the mental instability is clear in the bridal couple's court. You know? From the wedding party and the okay. Whole fam group is basically guilt tripping. If y'all got time to guilt trip me, not the asshole, then y'all also have time to drive to Liam's wedding. To drive Liam to his wedding. Very true. That right there, that comment right there got me. Are you the asshole? I mean, like, look, at this point, everybody's just being petty. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, y'all are just all being fucking petty. Him saying you're unstable, a bit. But like you did say, I had a rough year, breakup, therapy, got diagnosed with anxiety and depression. I mean, he's just looking out. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, but drop you from the wedding part, like, wait, like you're not attending the wedding at all, or what's up? I don't get it. Are you the asshole? It is your brother's big day. You know what I mean? So just any other differences, just put it aside. You know what I mean? Just put it aside. You did like good comeback, crazy comeback, because you were like, nah, I'm too unstable to drive. Great comeback. Great comeback, you know? But like, I feel like from the brother's end, it could have been talked about instead of just like, you know, at the end of the day, it is his wedding, you know? And like, let's say if the roles were reversed, would you like it? You know, I always think about that. If like, if you don't like it happening to you, okay, if you're put in this position, just imagine if roles were reversed, you know what I mean? Act according to that, you know what I mean? Obviously, there's no telling if that could happen, okay? Like of how long down the line if you could recuperate from that, but I don't know. Are you the asshole? A little bit, man. A little bit. Just a teeny tiny wincy bit. You're the asshole, man. You know, like for real. All right, let's go to another one. Let's see another one. I saw this and I was like, I need to see what this is. Let's go. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband? Wait, let me fix my cam. Centered? Nope, not centered. Better. Way better. Okay, cool. All right, let's get to it. Let's change the bed. It's gonna get juicy. All right. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband? Oh, I love how advice needed. My 30-year-old husband started working by choice. What? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Or was he a stay-at-home dad? Or stay-at-home husband? My 30-year-old husband started working by choice. Really long hours last year. Wouldn't come home until midnight. This went on. What do you mean by choice? I don't get that. By choice, bitch? Of course. Okay. Wouldn't come home until midnight. This went on for several months. I understood he was trying to get a promotion, so I didn't start complaining until his late hours started affecting my sleep routine and messing up my ability to stay awake at work. I'm a lifelong insomniac, okay? Takes me a while to fall asleep, and I'm a very light sleeper. I have prescriptions to help me sleep, but they only help a little. After the first month of him working late, Monday to Friday, and then working a normal workday on Saturday, also he works 6 days a week, I started to get fed up. I was exhausted from being woken up every single work night when I had to be up at 6. At the same time, I started getting fed up with his schedule. A man emailed my work email with pictures of text messages between my husband and a girl I didn't even know he was talking to. This man told me my husband was having an affair, and he had apparently confronted my husband about it and threatened him to stop with no luck. I had never once in our 8-year-long relationship ever thought he'd cheat on me, so I was stunned. Nearly threw up at work from how shocked and sick I was at what I saw. I can only imagine. It wasn't nudity or sexting, but still inappropriate exchanges that not even I received from my husband. When I called him to ask what the hell was going on, he said this guy had a rap sheet a mile long and was a liar, and that he manipulated the text messages. They weren't accurate. My husband came home at a normal time to talk, and when I asked to see the messages to prove what I saw was manipulated, he had deleted everything. Damn, son. Already. Oh shit, hold up. Wait, battery died. My apologies, guys. 1 second. Let me try to do this. Shit, okay, hold on. Wait one second. Yes. This is how you edit, guys. Oh, wait. That is not how you edit. But this is how you edit. You see what I'm doing here? You see how I'm trying to fit it into this motherfucker? Yes, sir. Yes, that's what we do. So I'm using my backup camera. Oh shit. Okay, unlock you, bro. Wait, unlocked. Okay. Ugh, I hate this webcam though. It's like the quality is absolutely ass. I don't like it. But my bad. Okay. Let's get back to this thing because it's getting juicy. Ooh. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get back to it. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining in. Whoever joined us. Let's see. I'm reading now. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband? Okay. Let's start it from the beginning. Okay, because I had to change my camera and shit. Okay. My 30-year-old husband started working by choice. I don't get that. By choice. Well, I mean, what do you mean by choice? Okay. Really long hours last year. Wouldn't come home until midnight. This went on for several months. I understood he was trying to get a promotion, so I didn't start complaining until his late hours started affecting my sleep routine and messing up my ability to stay awake at work. I'm a lifelong insomniac. It takes me a while to fall asleep, and I'm a very light sleeper. I have prescriptions to help me sleep, but they only help a little. After the first month of him working late, Monday to Friday, then working a normal workday on Saturday, so that's 6 days a week, I started to get fed up. I was exhausted from being woken up every single work night, even when on Saturday, I started to get fed up. I was exhausted from being woken up every single work night when I had to be up at 6. At the same time, I started getting fed up with the schedule. A man emailed my work email. I need to get better at reading this shit. God damn. A man emailed my work email with pictures of text messages between my husband and a girl I didn't even know he was talking to. This man told me my husband was having an affair, and he had apparently confronted my husband about it and threatened him to stop with no luck. I had never once in our 8-year-long relationship ever thought he'd cheat. I thought he'd cheat me, so I was stunned. Nearly threw up at work from how shocked and sick I was at what I saw. It wasn't nudity or sexting, but still inappropriate exchanges that not even I received from my husband. Damn. When I called him to ask what the hell was going on, He said this guy had a rap sheet a mile long and was a liar, and that he manipulated the text messages. They weren't accurate. My husband came home at a normal time to talk, and when I asked to see the messages to prove what I saw was manipulated, he had deleted everything, including the recently deleted folder. Buddy, that's a sticky one still in it. That's a sticky situation, fam. That is so sticky. You literally put yourself in a hole, buddy. Like, I'm sorry, but not good. Not good enough in it. He also deleted TikTok and temporarily closed the Instagram account. Okay, you're guilty. You're clearly guilty. I don't believe he was truthful. Me neither. I don't know what the extent was of that relationship, but all flags pointed to at least an emotional affair. Yeah, fair enough. This while I've been upset about him never being home. He did not change his schedule even after this, and he and his family all said I was out of line because those messages were innocent. Damn, they got the famine on it. It's crazy. Getting the famine on it is crazy. As the months went by and he still refused to come home on time, I started feeling less and less like a priority, much less a wife to my husband. Finally, he stopped working long hours and I had 1 month where he came home on time. Then he found a gym and once again was gone until 10 p.m. every weeknight. I've skipped a lot of other events to save time on this. I finally hit my limit 2 weeks ago. I was having a rough night. I'm an attorney and work was just horrible the last 3 months. I desperately needed my husband to be home. I have no family by me. I told him what was wrong and asked that he come home. He said no. I begged him to come home and told him I felt ignored lately and really needed him home. He read my messages and was out late. Wow. He never addressed my feelings, not even the next day. This happened once more. The straw that broke the camel's back is I tried to have a conversation to explain my side and was told I was out of line for trying to interfere with him getting healthy. Yeah, man, you can't get in the way of a man's health. I said if he didn't come home, I'd reach my limit. Again, left out a lot of other events. Okay. He read my messages and did not come home. He then left for Louisiana and went to Mardi Gras. What? He has not texted, called, or otherwise reached out to me. He has been gone 3 days. Am I the asshole for being fed up with his being late out? I moved out while he's been away and at the least want a separation for a while. Okay, let's wait, before I get to reading some of like the responses in the comments, I want to get to what's it called? Before I start reading her edit, let me see what the comments are saying. He's having an affair. He's been having it for a long time. His late nights switched to gym nights. He hasn't been there to support you when you specifically said you needed him because he was probably with her. He's at Mardi Gras and not responding. He's probably with her. Save your money. You already know the truth. Oh, shit. So he's been working out at the gym while you've been working out your feelings. Sounds like he's lifting more than just weights. Time to hire that personal investigator and get the real scoop. Maybe he's training for a marathon of excuses. Okay. Top 1% commenter. Let's see. Your husband hasn't liked you for a long time. He was trying to stay out of the house as often and for as long as possible. He absolutely had an affair, and he clearly doesn't respect you. Please respect yourself and divorce him. Damn. You're definitely not the asshole. You are at best roommates with benefits. He was not present for you. Make sure you have all your important documents with you. The only real question is, why have you stayed this long? He's cheating. You were shown it. He then hid it. He then didn't change, and now he's missing. He's shown you how much he values your marriage. Why are you accepting this treatment? You need to go to counseling to figure out why you think you're not worthy. In the meantime, stay separated with some distance. You'll see just how bad he's been making you feel, and I'm curious if you'll sleep better if you're not in a constant state of anxiety, whether you realized if you were or not. You have been walking on eggshells this whole time. Oh yeah, and get tested for STDs. That man's petri dish of infections will be walking on its own. Sheesh. Okay. I'm stunned at some of your comments, essentially insulting me. I have livestock. The prices for everything have also been outrageous, and I don't make a lot of money. With student loans, those issues, I have been stuck. If you don't own livestock, you could possibly understand how big of a deal it is moving them. I have not stayed because I'm pathetic or dumb or trying to make my husband seem great. I have already left once in the past and came back under the promise we would do therapy. After a few sessions, he quit. Regardless, I moved out before posting this. I needed confirmations for myself. For many of you who have not lived through narcissistic and abusive relationships, you may not understand the way they manipulate your mind, the way they get a hold of they get a hold on you and somehow mentally trap you. It's very hard to leave. Okay. Are you the hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Are you the asshole for leaving your husband? No. Cuz he went to fucking Mardi Gras without you, like, for 3 days. What, with the homies? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I suppose like a guy's trip I get, you know what I mean? Sure. But if like, you don't seem secure in your relationship. If he was going to Mardi Gras, I would hope that you would voice your opinion to him. Be like, hey, I'm not dealing with this. I don't like and shit. Okay. Oh shit. What the fuck? What happened to my computer? Oh shit. It's freezing. My computer's freezing. Jesus. The flip happened. So yeah, what I would say is that what is happening? Why is my my computer is glitching right now. I might have to restart this bitch. Ah! Ah! Okay. That's kind of funny. If you want my opinion, I'd say that you're not the asshole. This is the thing, right? Look, okay. This is the thing with a bunch of funny. Oh shit. Okay. If you want my opinion, playing back. I'd say that. Okay. Yeah. Why is that the case? Oh shit. Did somebody restart my Wi-Fi router? I think so. Oh Jesus. I'm not supposed to say Jesus. Okay, hold on. My computer is just completely being running on its own two wheels right now. Why? My frames dropped, everything dropped. I don't get it. Hold up. I hate you, Logitech camera. I absolutely hate you. I absolutely hate you. What's happening? Okay. Looks like it's glitching, guys, a lot. I might have to pause the stream. Encoding overloaded, considering turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say, but I might have to end the stream just right now for a little bit because this is going out of hand. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why. I don't get this. I really don't get it. Why is it acting up? I'm going to close it and get back on stream anyways. But also, I will be streaming tonight because I do love, what's it called? Okay, my computer is completely crashing out. I knew I should have shut it down. I knew I should have shut it down. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I should have. I should have. What is happening, guys? Oh, God.